A new poll conducted by Research Co. has found that Canadians have rated Justin Trudeau as the worst Prime Minister of Canada in the past 55 years. The online survey of 1,000 Canadians, released last week, asked them to choose the best and worst Prime Minister from a list of 9 leaders who served since 1968. The results showed that 30% of respondents picked Trudeau as the worst Prime Minister, followed by Stephen Harper. Trudeau's late father, Pierre Trudeau, who was elected in 1968 and served until 1984, was chosen as the best Prime Minister by 20% of respondents, followed by Harper with 17% and Jean Chrétien with 11%. Justin Trudeau tied with Chrétien for third place in the best category. The poll revealed regional and gender differences among the responses. Alberta was the most critical of Justin Trudeau, with 45% naming him as the worst Prime Minister and only 13% naming him as the best. His father also fared poorly in Alberta, with just 13% choosing him as the best and 11% choosing him as the worst. Pierre Trudeau's national energy program of the 1980s, which was unpopular in the oil-rich province, may have contributed to his low ratings there. On the other hand, Pierre Trudeau was most popular in British Columbia 27%, Ontario 23%, and Atlantic Canada 22%. He was also more favored by women than men, with 24% of women choosing him as the best Prime Minister and only 5% choosing him as the worst. Justin Trudeau had a larger gap between male and female respondents, with 36% of men naming him as the worst Prime Minister and only 25% of women doing so. The survey also asked Canadians to predict whether certain opposition leaders would have made good or bad prime ministers. Of the 10 names, the late NDP leader Jack Layton ranked best, with 22% of respondents saying he would have been a very good leader and another 26% saying he would have been good. Justin Trudeau, who has been Prime Minister since 2015, has faced criticism for his handling of various issues, such as the COVID-19 pandemic, climate change, ethics scandals, Indigenous relations, and foreign policy. He has also been mocked for his use of politically correct language, such as people kind instead of mankind, and his wearing of blackface on several occasions. The poll suggests that many Canadians are dissatisfied with Trudeau's performance and leadership and may be looking for a change in the next federal election, which is expected to take place later this year.